Hello everyone, this is Krishna Mukherjee from the Economic Times. Welcome to the first edition of ETGCC Summit, and joining me today is Mr. Umesh Uday Prakash from Innova Solutions. Hello Mr. Umesh, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
All good, all good. And how is the experience going at ETGCC?
Fantastic. A lot of good people to meet around and just great connects with all the GCC community.
Oh, that's really great. So, talking about some of the gray areas or elephants in the room, Haba, can you throw some light on the roadblocks to in the GCC roadmap and how Innova Solutions is helping their customers?
Sure. See, a lot of times people don't really talk about GCC as hey, we are primarily moving around from a cost point of view, right? But in reality, if you look at with the India trends and things like that, it's not just the cost for which the people come to India. It is a value, the IP, what it could bring back into it, and things like that, right? So I think that's the biggest part of the puzzle, which as an organizations we really need to solve when we are bringing GCC to India, right? So I think setting up that change mindset and the way to work towards this is the biggest thing.
That's really great. And talking about the innovation aspect over here, how are you ensuring or fostering innovation culture in GCC organizations?
Sure. So India, if you really look back into it, right, a lot of the emerging startups are the core hub for the startups. Just like Silicon Valley, things are happening back in India right now. So a lot of fast-paced innovations are happening, right? So that's where with the type of global ecosystems what GCC is going into it, the key for driving innovation is most critical. How do you drive it into your organization? That has to be a core culture to the organization, right? How do you promote more of R&Ds? How do you create more of IPs for the customers? How do you co-innovate along with some of the research academic units and things like that, right? So it's a 360-degree viewpoint of view, how you go about doing it. And it's a culture what you have to promote right from your employee level, organizations, and your external facing worlds.
Another very important aspect when we talk about GCCs are the hiring strategies, the hiring trends, or the skill gap. So, what are some of your observation when it comes to the hiring trends? Number one, and number two, what are your strategies in shaping, your hiring strategies? If you can throw some light around that.
Sure, sure. See, if you really look back into it, earlier it used to be for one job and a purpose for which people look forward for people to hire. But in reality, the way it is changing is technology is fast moving. So you have to really look at how quick the people can adopt to the new technology trends. How do they really think around on it, right? So that's the most critical element which you have to really look into it when you are hiring the talent. That's one to it. Second, you have to build your ecosystems around your organization to supply that type of a talent thing. Third thing is that how do you create a culture of continuous learning, cross innovations, cross upskilling for the people, right? So that's the most critical element which you have to keep really looking out and build as a culture into your things. And I know there are a lot of peripheral ecosystems which makes your life easy today, whether you partner with the universities, you partner with certain finishing schools. There are many ways how you start nurturing the talent ecosystems.
Very insightful perspective coming from Dr. Umesh Uday Prakash. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us
Thank
at
you. Have a
ETGCC
nice day.
Summit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.